What's good, Twitch? It's your boy already. I'm back at it again. Uh, this time we got a little different video today, a little different. Um, there's something that's really just been on my mind. No, we're not gonna do any grinding today, even though I need to. I never did finish the grind from the previous streams. Oh well, it is what it is. But I'm gonna get back at that. Get back at that. And I promise, for real this time, for real. If you don't believe me, think I'm a liar, understandable. Because I said I was going to continue to grind the other time. And, I did. I forgot, real life, when you're dealing with real life stuff, it's just you don't have the time for it. But I made time today for this. We got to talk about the ban list. In my opinion, the Master Duel ban list, it's not good. It's not good at all. Well, just the state of where Master Duel is right now, it's not in the best. I don't know. It's not in the best shape right now. I might just run a couple casual duels just to have something to do to pass up the time while I sit here and rant. And I think we all know why. Let's see. I guess I'll run with the Tri Brigade Zoo today. For one, I was watching some live duels yesterday, and they added the new feature whenever you're watching a match and certain cards are activated depending on the usage and stuff. It shows like how often that card is used throughout the app, throughout Master Duel, and it shows the win rate for that card. Well, when someone activated Maxi, I think it was like a 86% usage or 86% win rate, meaning that most of the time when Maxi is activated, like, you're more than likely gonna win. And I mean, it's true. It is true. And I feel like Konami needs to do something about that for the safety of the safety of the game. When I mean safety, as in term of how long will this game last? If we keep going this direction, because. And I know there are arguments, Maxi is good for the game because it keeps the combo decks in check. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I hate to put it to you this way. Even the combo decks, the top decks, the best decks that have been the best decks throughout Master Duel and throughout the TCG, they use Maxi as well. So so it's like you want this in the game because it quote unquote help those weaker decks keep up with the stronger decks. But what happens when the stronger decks are using Maxi as well? Well, that puts you at a disadvantage. It doesn't create for a good game state at all. I mean, I do understand there are decks that are like crazy wombo combo, put up 5 for negates. And some people say that's unfair, but I don't see how there's anything fun about. Oh, they quit. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Easy dub. On to the next one. I don't see what's fun about your opponents trying to play the game, or I'm trying to play the game. Oh, Maxi. Oh well, it's either I go through my combo and let them draw 20, 30 cards, or I, set one, set two, pass, and then they proceed to full combo me, and then, beat me. And it's like, did they actually beat me, or was it just, Maxi? It to me it dumbs down the skill of the game. Oh, this person probably has Maxi. I can tell by the prompt they probably have Maxi. Or maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I'm lying. But I mean, it's a reason why we got rid of it in the TCG. I mean, and if I'm being honest, that's kind of good that we got rid of a card like Maxi in the TCG. Like the OCG, I I am no I am no fan of how the OCG is played because of Maxi. Like there are a lot of people that believe that the OCG does have a better meta or a better format than we do. I am inclined to think otherwise because oh, why did I send that to the graveyard? Whatever. That was a Pega play. Um, I'm not good at this deck. Whatever. Um, no, but I don't know. I just think the card needs to be banned. I mean, because if you look at how the metas have formed in the TCG and OCG, both cards are pretty much the same. But both formats are pretty much the same as they go through, with just the one exception. Like Max C does not stop those top decks in the OCG from being the top decks at all. It plays zero part in doing that. So that's why it just confuses me whenever people are like, oh, this is, good for the game because it stops those, broken combo decks. And I'm just like, it really doesn't. Like, there's no instance where I feel like Maxi stops those combo decks. There just isn't. Like, I'll be honest, it makes them a whole lot better. A whole lot better. The combo decks, they just continue to, go crazy, go off. Like, you can try to set up your board and then boom, they stop your board, play Max C, and then it just goes off. So, it just creates a state of unfair gameplay, and it's just not balanced. I mean, because if you look at the TCG, those same top decks were still the same top decks. With the exception of not having to worry about an oppressive card that is Maxi. Like, I don't know. I just think it's kind of bothersome that a card like that in Master, like, I mean, they have cards like Dragoon banned. Dragoon is banned in Master Duel for whatever reason. I don't know. The card wasn't good. It wasn't good in the OCG. Yeah, I know when Dragoon first came out, they had that Dragoon built deck, but if we're being honest, it was bad. It wasn't good. the the Dragoon deck was not good. It was a it was a bad deck. Uh, Dragoon is a bad card. Well, it's not a bad card. Let me reframe. It's not a bad card, but in terms of utility, It really wasn't that great. Like the fact that Dragoon Pass was a thing in OCG, that says a lot about their meta, and the reason why I think the TCG is superior in my opinion. Like, cause I mean, in the TCG, when Dragoon came to the TCG, I mean, people tried to play it, but it was eh. Then when Phoenix Enforcer came out, it was clear that this is the option. This is the better option. This is the card that we need to play instead of Dragoon. Um, but also, I didn't think that Phoenix Enforcer wasn't that good. But in terms of utility, Phoenix Enforcer was a great card. But the only reason why it was played because of how broken of a card Verte was. I mean, as soon as Verte got banned last year, nobody played. Nobody played Phoenix Enforcer anymore. No one. The card was relegated to, being used how it was originally intended to be used. Um, in in hero decks. Oh, is he gonna go for the big guy? Can he be targeted? I don't think, I know he can't be destroyed, but can he be targeted? Because I can revolt, going to Shureg banish. Yeah, but and I feel like a lot of those decks in the OCGs that were like top decks really weren't that great. The only reason why they were great was because you had Maxi. That's it. And my thing is, if a deck needs Maxi to be great, then it's like, I don't think that that's good for the game, that you need this one certain card that's not like within the archetype, or that doesn't fit. It doesn't fit what the deck wants to do. Like, that's the problem to me. We need cards that fit what what these decks want to do. And Maxi to me doesn't help. It's pretty much, I feel, is like a get out of jail free card for, playing badly, in my opinion. Do you like when you resolve, like when I resolve Maxi, I don't feel rewarded. I don't feel like I was rewarded. I don't feel it when I resolve it and win. I don't feel like, it was a well-deserved win. I just feel like, well, I resolved the Maxi. It is what it is. Like, I guess I get this free win. It just feels cheap. So, with Konami not fixing the ban list, and he has the Chalice. That's annoying. Okay. Bro got it. Who plays Chalice? Up, the Shrek didn't get popped, and he popped the Farigite. Smart move, my guy. Oh yeah, return that. No, with this recent list on Master Duel, it didn't address the problem that was tier element. Really, it addressed the shufflers, but tier element's still going to be a thing. The Master Duel meta is still going to consist of the same decks, and it's still going to continue to be not as enjoyable to play. I mean, and I'm just not understanding the direction that Konami wants to go. Because I'm sitting here thinking, do they want something that is something that their players can enjoy and that their players can have fun and experience? Or do they just, I mean, I don't know. I mean, my thing is, like, as a company, like, if you want to sell a product, you would want to advertise something that's, enjoyable. And from what I've seen everywhere, from like a lot of posts on like social media websites and with videos and with what the, these duelists and content creators post, from what I've seen, like, it's like Master Duel was kind of in a rough spot. Now I'm not saying it's dying, because it's, yeah, I don't think it's dying. It's not dying. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's, this is it. This is the end of Master Duel, because I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the end for Master Duel. But there has been, steady decline in user base due to how not enjoyable the game can be. Um, I just feel like Konami could make more of an effort to make the game more enjoyable, to like have it to where people want to actually go in and like actually play the game. Not just whoa, what is this? What is this? Favorite contact, I don't, whatever. Like, I just don't know what their game plan is. And the fact that they didn't, I'm surprised they didn't like throw the ban hammer on Tier Element on this ban list, because they saw what it did in TCG, they saw what it did in the OCG. So it's like, maybe we don't want to repeat this in Master Duel, because this really, what are the chances? What are the chances that this is something else they need to fit. Look at all that. Look at all that I banished. All that I banished. He got it. That's crazy. I put a desires into 2 pot of desires. That's kind of insane. I don't know. You would think that they would address those issues with the deck, and like the deck after that, the deck after that. But they did it, and they added in the Plunder Patrol. Not Plunder Patrol, oh my god. I can't speak right now. The Bestials. Which to me is going to add to the oppressiveness of the meta. And I think a lot of players, that join Master Duel, that, haven't been a part of the TCG, are now like going to join in to it's just going to be too much for them, like having to deal with the dishes, having to deal with tier, it's just going to be a lot for them to handle. I don't know. I just don't know what Konami's plan is for the meta in Master Duel, I mean, I really do hope for the best for this game because I love playing this game. I like playing Yu-Gi-Oh in general. Now that we have an official way to play this game on a simulator, it it makes me excited. But then when we have stuff like this and some issues that have been going on since day one, it not gonna lie, it makes me a little nervous. It makes me a little nervous because it has me thinking, is this the is this the direction that we're heading? Is this how we're going to play it? Because if it is, I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to happen anytime soon. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a significant drop sometime in the future from the player base in Master Duel due to how some of these cards are just straight up oppressive. I mean, if you ask me a way to fix it, how I would have fixed it, of course, Maxi ban. There's no Maxi to 1, it's Maxi to ban. Easy decision right there. So Maxi to ban. I would ban, what's the fusion one? Root Kalos, Kick Kalos, whichever. I would ban the fusion. I would limit both of the ones that fuse from hand. I would limit both of those cards to 1. So both of those cards are limited to 1. What else would I do? Maybe I wouldn't hit Sword Soul or Brandon because I mean, yeah, those decks can be strong, but I don't think those decks have ever gotten to the point where they're just so oppressive. I mean, eventually they got power crept out, from where the level they were at. That eventually happened with those 2 decks. I mean, they're still pretty good decks, but like with Cash Tier coming, oh yeah, speaking of that, I mean, Cash Tier is going to be around the horizon. What Konami should do, because we already know how annoying Cash Tier can be. Instantly, Arise Heart to 1. Arise Heart to 1. Unicorn 1. Fenrir, I think Fenrir's fine. Maybe you limit him to 2. But like, the Cash Tier cards, those need to be addressed right away. Like, I feel like we shouldn't have to worry about these issues being a thing. Okay, what am I going to send to the grave? Let's send that one. Oh, okay, I kind of messed up. Hopefully I can bounce back. Let's go. What else? I mean, well, that's with the state of Master Duel. Ah, you mean tell me I hit no Adamancipator names? That is not good. Now with the, I guess I can say TCG. Now with what they have going on, I I think the TCG is in a good spot. Oh, okay, okay. They quit. I think the TCG is in a good spot right now at the moment. Uh, the ban list to me was very impactful. I still think they could have did a little bit more to hit um, Cash Tira, but like I said, it's fine. I don't think it's going to be as prevalent of a powerhouse as it once was. And they went ahead and hit super heavy early. Uh, it's still going to be a strong deck, but I think them hitting Scarecrow was the right thing. Like I addressed on my ban list video on YouTube, you should go give that a follow. At already on YouTube. That's spelled AWW. It well, spelled the same like my Twitch, just minus the underscore and the 28. Uh, Go ahead, follow my YouTube channel. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Help your boy out. I'm trying to grow, get everything started. That way I can get me some new equipment. Once I get new equipment, that means I can buy, that means I can make better quality videos. Right now, I'm working with the best that I can. Um, but I would say that's it for today. I just wanted to run a, couple of matches, get some stuff off my chest. Uh, but hopefully Konami listens to the feedback of its users on the Master Duel platform, and they realize how, you know, Maxi in general is not healthy for the. It's not healthy for the game at all. It's not healthy for the game at all, especially with how the modern game is. Hopefully, they realize that and some changes are made so we could have a healthy meta. Better for everyone. Players of new, players of old, and I mean, Konami wants to spread the game. Gain more people to the platform. Hey, that's why they make these ban lists. So Konami, come on, man. You gotta do better than what you're doing. All right, well, that's it for me. Gotta get ready for work in about an hour. So this is your boy already signing out. Don't forget, subscribe on Twitch, of course. Subscribe on Twitch, but also go to my YouTube. Um, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And I will be back whenever. All right, see ya.